put some points on the board before the break. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Turning it on. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. On the ground with the counter. And this one will be stopped. Game.
That back had absolutely where to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Got a man, it's Farmer. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finds his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The give from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's Presley. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll try the left side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end